Hi everybody, Colleen here with Colleen Beauty and Fashion. Welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new, and thank you. I want to shout out a thank you to all the lovely subscribers that have been signing up lately, and to those of you who keep commenting and we're having little conversations. Thank you so much for that. I really enjoy interacting with you. So if you have something to say, make sure you put it in the comment box, okay? So today it's a fashion video, and I love the fashion videos, you all know that, and we're going to continue on with some more style tips from the article that I started. The last one was 5 style tips, and it focused on the article from Town and Country. This one I'm going to do 10 more. So these ones, there's a few controversial ones, at least for me, but most of them I do agree with as well. One thing to take note of, this is not a seasonal thing. These tips are for all year round and every year, no matter what trends come and go. So they're very basic things that we're going to be talking about, and let me know whether you agree or disagree with their suggestions. These style tips were put forward by stylists, and some of them are male and some of them are female, and they all have been, stylists for celebrities, so they definitely know their stuff. But let's see if we agree with them or not, okay? So let's go, let's have some fun. So I do have some links below in the product description box that you can have a look at some of these things, because I have suggested some of these items to you before. Definitely the first one, which is the first style tip that they are suggesting for women over 50, is to buy a white button-down shirt. There's a picture. It's a classic, we all know it, and I think it's one of the most practical things you can have in your wardrobe for sure, no matter what time of year, no matter where you live, no matter what season it is, no matter how old you are. Everybody can wear a white button-down shirt, male or female. So it's just a practical item to have. So I do have a link in the description box below for one from Amazon Fashion, but there's lots of great shirts out there. So that's their first suggestion. Who could argue with that? Next tip is find the right jeans, which sometimes is easier said than done, right? We all have had the experience of going into a fitting room with a pair of jeans that we thought would be great and being totally disappointed in how saggy the bum is, or how, big the waist is, or how when you have this big 3-inch gap at the back there. Jeans are not an easy thing. Now, I did do a video about my Levi's, and they're special. My Levi's are special, and yours can be too, because I wear men's Levi's jeans, and I just find that I like the fit of them on my particular body shape. And if you want to check out that video, there'll be a link in the description box, but it's also in the playlist, and it's the white linen blazer and the Levi's jeans is the video that talks about them. And I know at least one subscriber who went and got them and found that they worked for her too, so it's worth a shot. The reason why I like them is they're more unisex, I would say, than men's. I mean, you really can't tell the difference between men's and women's jeans, but you can buy them by the length of the leg, right? So if you're petite or on the cusp like I am, you can buy the right length in the leg for yourself. And also, men's jeans are notoriously cheaper than women's jeans, and they don't have all the rips and tears and everything. They're just classic jeans. So check out that video where I talk a little bit more about that, and there's a link in the description box below to the jeans that I'm talking about. You can buy them on Amazon, and I think they're just great jeans, and others have agreed, so give it a shot. So number 3, they have a go-to pair of heels. Well, yes. Even if you have a more relaxed lifestyle now, and you're wearing more casual clothing because you've retired, or whatever, your job doesn't require you to dress up anymore, I would say you still need a go-to pair of heels. Now, I have my favorite go-to pair of heels right here. These are from LI, and I did do a video about them, and it was a sponsor video. They did send these to me, but I have been looking at them before, and I really was interested in them because they are quality made. They've got a lovely support in the toe box here. They've got all kinds of widths and sizes that you can order if you have special needs. Also, if you have bunions, you can get the toe box that would accommodate your bunion. And they come in kitten heels, they come in regular heels, they come in block heels, and they also have flats. So really, really well made, quality leather. And I wore them in a video where I took them out for a day in the life of my kitten heels. And they're just great. I mean, when you walk and you work and you do events like I do, you need to have heels. So I have these little beige ones for the summer, and for the fall I really want some camel ones in the block heels. I think they'll be great, and I definitely want black. So stay tuned. You'll see me buying more Ally shoes, but definitely I have a go-to pair of heels. Whichever brand you think works for you, is comfortable for you, and kitten heels count. Kitten heels count, and so do wedges. So just something that you feel is a little dressier than your everyday shoe. That's what you need. Is wearing a skirt, mind your knees. Okay, here's where we get into controversy. Now, they show a picture of Sarah Jessica Parker in a really cute, longer satin skirt. And she looks lovely. But my argument is this. Here's the quote from the stylist. He says, Paul Cavaco, and he's very famous. I did look him up. I think that after a certain age, your skirt should really be at or below the knee, no matter how beautiful your legs are. It looks more appropriate, and it doesn't look like you're trying to look young. Really? What if I'm just trying to, like my legs, not look young at all? So, I have a bit of problem with that comment. First of all, I want to say, I think if you can rock a mini skirt and you love it and you think your legs are, just fine and you're proud of them, you go for it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. I think that women of all ages should wear what they feel they can really represent their personality best in. And it's about the confidence. It's not about whether your legs show or not. It's not about whether, you have a tattoo. I have a tattoo. It's right here, right? I got it because it was a symbol of something that I went through in my life, okay? I'm 59 years old now. If I wanted to go and get another tattoo, I would. So I think people should be allowed to make their choices. And with something as basic as a skirt, okay, I understand the whole at your knee or lower thing, but I also think that we can get into these, ideologies that, we got to dress like grandmas because we're of a certain age. I am a grandma. I'm proud to be a grandma. There are women who are in their 40s who are grandmas. Are you going to tell them they can't rock a mini skirt? So I don't know. Here I am. I'm getting all excited. Anyway, I don't necessarily agree with that comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment box below. So number 5 is Flaunt a Fresh Manicure. And I think this is more about self-care. But, if you don't want to paint your nails, don't paint your nails. But I think it's more about having, the look that you take care of yourself. You take care of your body and you take care of your hair and, all those things, right? I think it's more about that. However, I have to say having a fresh manicure is delightful. I quite enjoy it, but it's not everybody's thing. So I'm not sure about this one either. And here's 3 in a row that I kind of question. The next one is make a statement with your watch. I understand how a nice watch really elevates, a look. I get that. I'm not good at wearing watches. I find them very heavy on my wrist. I have quite small wrists, as you can see. And there's clocks everywhere nowadays. I mean, there's a clock on your computer, there's a clock on your phone, there's a clock in your car. You don't really need a watch. So it's more a piece of jewelry now than it is functional, which I understand. It's just personally not for me. So I'm not sure if it's something you have to elevate your look. I think a bowl bracelet does just as nicely, or something of that, like a cuff. I quite like the cuffs that are quite wide. Those I like. But anyway, I leave that with you. Make a statement with your watch. I'm not sure. Number 7 is choose where you want the most attention. This one I do agree with. I think each one of us can identify something about our bodies that we like. right? For me, it's my shoulders. I think my shoulders and my kind of in this area here, I quite like. So you'll see I bought a top, a little leopard top on my H&M shopping trip that I filmed just recently. There's a video for it. And I'll put a little video in here so you can see. I think that kind of off the shoulder style looks quite flattering on me. And so I like to show off my shoulders. And my wedding dress had the same kind of portrait collar that was off the shoulder, because I think my shoulders are one of my better assets. If you think your legs are great, then, you know, wear a mini skirt like we just talked about. If you think, or, you know, wear really great trousers, you know, and show off your legs, or a great dress. If you think your hands are really beautiful, put jewelry on them, draw attention to them, right? Maybe you do want to have that manicure. Think you have a beautiful bosom or bust or breasts or whatever you want to call them, décolleté. If you think that's where you rock it, you know, lower cut shirts. I wouldn't get too, you know, busty looking, because that can look a little cheap. But if that's your area where you think you've got a beautiful décolleté, V-neck shirts would look, t-shirts would look great on you. I think you get the point. So everybody has something. It might be your face, it might be your hair, it might be your feet. Wear beautiful shoes on those beautiful feet. But you have something that you can adorn and show off and draw attention to. And don't forget, the most important thing to wear to draw attention is your smile. A smile is the most beautiful thing you can wear. Okay, the next one is shapewear is key. Again, I don't know. I don't think shapewear is key. I think it depends on what you're wearing. It's definitely key for some evening looks and some evening dresses that are very clingy and tight. I hope this isn't suggesting that women over a certain age need to wear Spanx every day, because that's ridiculous and unrealistic, and is just, again, feeding into that women need to look a certain way in order to be, you know, confident and attractive and validated by men, right? Which I don't subscribe to at all, as you can probably tell. So I think that shapewear, you know, the right shapewear under the dress is important to make the dress look and fit as best as it can. But I don't buy it for every day. I think you need a good bra, you need nice underwear. You do not need to be wearing Spanx every day. Just my opinion. So number 9 is don't let anybody tell you not to take risks, which I've found kind of hilarious, seeing how, you know, 3 before they were saying don't wear a skirt that's short. So that kind of contradicts this, I think. Some of the greatest fashion icons of women over 60, over 70, over 80 take enormous risks with their fashion and their style. They can blend pattern and color and shoes, and, you know, they can rock a 4-inch heel still, which my days of doing that are long gone. And there are just some fabulous style icons out there who could take risks. Now, for us normal people, for us average women, maybe a risk is a little less, you know, over the top. Maybe it's something like, I don't know, putting a stripe of color in your hair for the summer, or wearing a piece of clothing that maybe is a little outside your comfort zone, or learning to wear color when you've always lived in neutrals, or something like that. Those are the kind of risks that I think that, you know, it's good to push ourselves outside our comfort zone every once in a while. I think having a little bit of whimsy now and then, every once in a while, I want to wear something bohemian, even though it's not my usual style. So something like that, I would say, is, you know, all about the risk taking now and then. Keeps us a little more youthful. So the last one, number 10 for this video, is one of my favorite things, and you all know it. It's don't forget the accessories. Well, you know it if you've been following me. It's don't forget the accessories, and they point out, in particular, the silk scarf. So I went and grabbed my box of scarves for you, because when better to talk about them than right now, right? So this one, for example, square scarf that I received as a gift. It's silk, it's from China. This one you just saw me purchase at the H&M shopping video. So there's that one. And I have a whole box of them here. Can you see? And you can keep them this way because they don't wrinkle. Not much anyway. I have all kinds. Zebra, snakeskin, beautiful bought in Barcelona. All kinds of beautiful, beautiful bought in New York. See? It says New York. Can you see that? Just a great way not only to have some fun with your wardrobe and bring color into it, but you know, some of these are souvenirs and they have a story to them. So I think silk scarves are a great accessory. I also did one video where I showed how you can just take the scarf and take the colors out of it and build your wardrobe around it. This is a really vibrant scarf. Where's the one that I used for that? This one. This one was the one I used in that video, where we took the colors out of this scarf, the green and the black and the white and the beige, and built a wardrobe around it. So that's a really easy trick too. If you're not sure what to wear, start with a beautiful scarf that you love, pull the colors out of it for your shirt and your jacket and your pants, and you'll have a great coordinated outfit. So let's end on that. That's one of my favorite things, is the beautiful silk scarf. So there's links down below to some if you're interested, but you know, you can find them anywhere. And one more thing, vintage store shopping. Sometimes that's where I got this one. Let me show you. I got this one. This lovely clock one. I got at a vintage store, and I think it might even be a men's scarf. But look at how great that is with the clocks and the fringe on the bottom. I just think it's wonderful. Anyway, enough about me and my scarves. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun going through 10 style tips for you. And, you know, some things that we all can agree are basic, and some things that I thought were a little controversial. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you've been enjoying the content on my channel when you poke around, could you please consider subscribing? We're building our community of women who are very positive about their beauty and expressing it inside and out, and we all share. And as you can see, we're getting more and more comments back and forth, so it's just going to be a lovely community. So please consider joining, and give a thumbs up, and share if you have a girlfriend or a sister or a cousin or a mother or whomever you think might enjoy this channel. Please share with them. As always, Miss Bonnie is here to say goodbye. Bonnie, do you want to wear a scarf? You want to wear a pretty scarf? Look how pretty you are. Oh, you look lovely. Okay, let's say bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.